Hi everyone, this short video is to help you integrate MyMathLab with your Canvas course. Those of you guys that have done this in the past and you are simply copying a Canvas course into your new fall semester, one thing to take note is if you already had some MyMathLab assignments, make sure you go to Assignments and you delete your MyMathLab assignments, because otherwise you're going to have a duplicate set and then you're not going to know which one is which. So I'm going to delete this entire group, which deletes all those assignments. And then when I start the process, I'm going to go to MyMathLab and Mastering, and then I can start a brand new Get Started. For those of you guys that are just starting out and have a brand new Canvas course, and you did not copy in an old Canvas course, you're going to have to go to Settings, and then you're going to have to move up the MyLab and Mastering into the top portion so that students are available or will be able to access it, and so will you. Make sure you scroll all the way to the bottom and hit Save, and now you'll see the MyLabs and Mastering button here. When you first go to set up your MyMathLab course, you're going to get the big orange Get Started button. This will be the same button that the students will see the first time they click on it as well. So you're going to hit Get Started. And then you can do one of two things. If you're brand new, and in 142 we're going to have to use the top one. If you are somebody that wants to pull in your existing assignments from a previous 121 class, this is not for 142 but for 121 class, you can go to Select from My Existing Course List, and then you can find your course that you want to pull in from a previous semester. So if I were to pull in this one, so I would select this one since it's my previous one. I want to make sure it's student use. I give it a new name. So I can identify it later. Our course date needs to be whatever today's date is, and then I generally end all of my courses at the very at the very end of a year, or at the May 31st, depending on if this is spring or summer or spring or fall semester. So then I just hit Create Course, and then I'm going to wait for the email from MyMathLab to tell me that my course is available. So I can X out of this screen at that point. For those of you guys that are in 142, again, you're going to hit MyLab and Mastering. You're going to do Get Started. But this time we have to go to change our all disciplines. We need to go to Math. And then we got to search for the Bennett book. And the reason why we have to do it this time is because it's a new edition. And then we're going to find the 7th edition Bennett book. So we select this one. It's got the blue cover on it. It should look just like the book, your instructor copy. Then the process is the same. Make sure it's student use. Name it what you would like to name it. And then we need to make sure that we have today's date. And in this case, I'm going to use the end of the year, so November or December 31st, and then hit Create Course. To get this again, I am going to X out of that. I'm going to go back to my 121 course because I just finished that. I'm going to hit the Home button just to refresh, and then I'm going to hit MyLab and Mastering. And now notice that the big orange button is a big orange button. Instead of saying Get Started, it says Open MyLab and Mastering. And so I'm going to open it. And now it's going to, oops, apparently it was not quite ready for me to do that. When I get the email, I'll be able to do that. Okay, I just received my email from Pearson. So now when I click on the Open MyLabs and Mastering, I should have my MathLab course ready to use the course tools and go to, and you'll notice the beginning of it is different, and then I can go to my assignment manager and adjust my homework assignments from there. For those of us that are in 142, same thing. I'm going to refresh my screen, my course, and now when I hit the My Labs and Mastering button, it should say open. And now here's my new course with the new textbook. One thing else to note, that you want to also go to your GradeSync. And in GradeSync, I'm going to go back to my 121 class. And in GradeSync, I want to make sure this is turned on. And now I can select whichever assignments that I want to have to be able to talk to each other, so that I can, when I had sync grades, these, as the students complete the assignments in my math lab, they will automatically sync to the grade book in their grades. So sometimes you have to resync occasionally, but for the most part it works seamlessly. So if you have any questions, please reach out to myself or the course coordinator.